Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 35 of the New Orleans Pelicans MyLeague series here on NBA 2K20. We have the 5-3 New Orleans Pelicans traveling on the road to face the 3-5 Memphis Grizzlies. As you can tell by the title and by what you see on the screen, a little bit of a different look by both teams, but we'll jump more into that in a second. Grizzlies made some moves this offseason, but unfortunately you will not see Chris Paul in the lineup, twisted right ankle. He is out day to day as we get ready for tip-off between these two teams. Before we tip off though, make sure you drop a like and do me a favor and subscribe down below for more NBA content as well as to support the channel. Grizzlies lineup, we got Ja Morant, Talen Horton-Tucker, Kyle Anderson, Jaren Jackson Jr., and then also the other new guy, Steven Adams at the center. Both these teams looking off to get to a hot start to their season. The Pelicans looking to improve on their hot start. The Grizzlies looking to improve on their cold start. And we are underway here at the FedEx Forum in Memphis as the Pelicans win the toss. So obviously a touch on the new uniforms. You see the new statement uniforms have come into effect. The NBA has dropped their statement uniforms for the 2020-2021 season. Obviously the big change was the Nike logo was replaced by the Jumpman logo. But the NBA also decided to honor the late great Kobe Bryant with the statement jerseys. And the other corner of the jersey where the company sponsorship usually is, they now have the KB patch that the Lakers wore last year. So on top of that, each statement uniform will have a new, as we see Jrue Holiday, get an alley. Each statement uniform will have a slightly tweaked logo with tweaked colors, as well as a custom court for that occasion. So that's all part of the new statement program here in the NBA for the statement jerseys. Other jerseys, the association icon ones, will stay the same. But back to the action, Pelicans off to a very hot start here, 4-0. As you see Jaren Jackson Jr. trying to fade on Zion, does not able to get it to go. Here comes Cole Anthony, the new hot rookie here in New Orleans, gets to the rim, dishes it off to Robinson. Looks like too much into traffic, and that's a turnover. Pelicans scored 121 in their last outing against Toronto, picking up that win, shooting 47%. As there's some quick hands there by Cole Anthony, he gets the rip on the other side, goes to the rim, and puts up Cole Anthony, the number 4 overall pick this past year, has been lights out for this Pelican squad, averaging over 24 points per game through the first 8 games of the season. He'll be guarding the reigning Rookie of the Year this year, Ja Morant, who is running the point guard in this game with Chris Paul out. Obviously, the Grizzlies made a huge draft day trade when they acquired Chris Paul and Steven Adams from the Thunder. The plan was to get Ja Morant more off the ball, but that's unfortunately going to be on hold with Chris Paul out, so Ja Morant is back at the 1 as we see Cole Anthony drives the side, tries to give it up, another bad pass. Cole Anthony, good job breaking down the defense, just not good decision making. That'll hopefully come in time for the rookie, but it's still 6-0 here, 9:45 to go in the first quarter. We see Kyle Anderson trying to work on Brandon Ingram, the big contract extension man. Good defense by Ingram as he forces the miss. Grizzlies have not scored yet, obviously, in this game, as Cole Anthony gets fouled by Jaren Jackson Jr. on the transition offense, and he will go to the line. The Pelicans just a little bit of different colors with their unis. The Grizzlies doing a little bit of homage to the Vancouver Memphis Grizzly days of the early old uniform with their colors, as Cole Anthony puts the Pelicans up 8-0 here. Grizzlies still unable to get on the clock, and that's going to cause a timeout by Memphis. They got to try to regroup and get something to go offensively. A little later to go here in the first quarter. It's now 13-11, so whatever they discussed at their timeout seemed to work. As Pelicans now it's 13-11. Pelicans did score the first 10 points, so we got an 11-3 run here for the Grizzlies, excuse me. So Pelicans got some backups in, trying to get something to work. There's a wide open Carey from the left side. He's going to knock down the long range 2. The rookie out of Duke is playing the backup center role in this one. Ja Morant at the top of the key. He's being met by Jeff Teague now. He gives it up to Steven Adams. Adams gonna swing it over to his right. RONDAE, HOLLIS-JEFFERSON, another new Grizzly coming over from Brooklyn. So Grizzlies made plenty of moves this offseason. So far, not fully panning out. They are 3-5. The Ja Morant's gonna throw up a 3. That's going to pay out. As this now a 15-14 game. So the Grizzlies coming back, starting to roar back in this one, as they are only down by 1. Pelicans got to get something to going here. It's a 14-5 run. Porter Jr. wide open 3 from the corner. You got to hit that one. Porter Jr. gets that one to rim out, as Ja Morant's going to push it on the other side, work a screen with Steven Adams, pull it from the mid-range, miss the mid-range, get his own rebound, go up with it, and give the Grizzlies the lead, 16-15 to Grizzlies, as Ja Morant trying to put this team on his back. Now we'll see what happens here. Vernon Carey now has the ball. He's going to give it back up to Teague. Looks like they're trying to get J.J. Redick open off ball. He's now going to get a screen from Mitchell Robinson, pull it from a long range, two, misses. And now here come the Grizzlies once more. Hollis-Jefferson collects the rebound. Brooks on the other end. He's being guarded by Redick, trying to drive by Redick. Unfortunately, nothing able to happen for Brooks. Now he's going to try to swing it inside Valanciunas. He has Michael Porter Jr. on him, banging on Porter, gets by him, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. 18-15 in Grizzlies, only shooting 38%, but have already attempted 9 more shots than the Pelicans. So crazy stat line. Pelicans just too much turnovers, as well as going to the free throw line a lot more. And that's a missed three by J.J. Redick. And now the Grizzlies still on offense. Now they're pushing it. Morant's driving past Teague. He gets to the basket, misses the layup. Looks like Carey had a little bit of some solid defense there. So Teague with the rebound finds a cutting Porter Jr. He gets inside and he puts it in. 18-17 Pelicans now as they trail by 1. Dillon Brooks going to bring this one up the court this time. Looks like he's going to hand it off to Ja Morant. Ja Morant's going to get a screen for Valanciunas. Good defense by Teague to stay with the younger Morant. Morant gets absolutely swatted by Mitchell Robinson. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter here, 24-20. Redick gets a buzzer beater to go, so 26-20 at the end of one quarter. Pelicans come back to take the lead, but let's see if they can keep that up going into the second quarter. Back here a little bit into the second quarter, 9:57 to go, is 27-22 Pelicans as they are up by 5. Zion Williamson back in the game. He checks back and he's trying to back down his man. Gets a lot of separation. Now he's just going to kind of hand it off to Holiday. Holiday's going to pull from 3 from the right side and get it to go. So a 3 ball from Jrue Holiday. So it puts them up by 8. Jrue Holiday not being tasked with doing a lot this year, especially with Cole Anthony averaging 24 points per game. And that's been very helpful to Jrue. He just hasn't really had to carry the offensive load. He is now 30 years old. Still a great defender, though, and he's still a very solid contributor to this team. As Jaren Jackson has to give it to Morant, 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Morant gets a nice spin move, drives the lane, comes up short with the floater, gets his own rebound. As Grizzlies have been pounding these offensive boards, Clark with a little bit of a reckless layup. Doesn't get it to go. Ingram playing some solid defense once more. Ingram, though, he's going to try to take it the length of the floor, goes up with it, gets that to go somehow, and we now have a 10-point lead for the Pelicans. So 32-22 here, 6-2 Pelicans here in the second quarter, as Morant has Cole Anthony on him. They're going to try to get Clark off screen, being guarded by Ingram. Clark's going to dish it back at the top of the key. Horton Tucker now. So it looks like they have a backdoor cut by Morant. Looks like he's well defended. He's going to keep going. Now there's Cole Anthony on that side. 1 second to go on the shot clock. In and out for Morant. Good rebound, Carey Jr. Now here come the Pelicans. Holiday at the three-point line. He's going to lob it up. Ooh, that would have been a nice one for Zion. But good defense by the Grizzlies. Thankfully, Pelicans get the rebound. Zion now calling for the ball. 10 seconds. He's got Ja Morant on him. That's a little bit of a mismatch. But good defense by Morant to force him to the help side. And that's a miss by Zion. So the number 2 overall pick from a year ago getting the best of a number 1 overall pick from a year ago. As now Clark gives it up to Morant at the top of the key. He has Zion on him. Another matchup between Morant and Zion. He gives it up to Horton Tucker. Left side miss. It's a rebound Zion. Zion's just going to push it up the floor himself. Finds Carey open. Gives it to Ingram on the left side. Misses the 3. Good ball movement on transition by the Pelicans. They just could not get it to go. Morant this time, he's just going to fire up a 3. That's not going to go, as the Grizzlies have only scored 2 points here in this quarter, as Holiday's going to get inside. That's better transition offense. Anthony finds Jrue Holiday at the basket, and that's an easy 2. It's now a 12-point game here for the Pelicans. The Grizzlies sitting at 22. They had 20 at the end of the first quarter. They have only scored 2 points in about 5 minutes. Morant trying to double that, misses another 3 ball. This time Jackson gets the rebound. He's going to give it to Horton Tucker. He tries to drive on Holiday. There's good hands by Holiday, but he gets his own rebound, gets fouled, goes to the line for a chance for more points. But we're going to take you a little bit later. It's now a 40-26 ball game. The Pelicans up by 14. Grizzlies have scored 6 points in about 9.5 minutes in this quarter, as they are shuffling their lineup, trying to get some starters back out there to make a difference. As that's another miss for the Grizzlies. This time Redick with the rebound. He's going to give it to Teague. He's going to give it to Anthony. Wide open on the mid-range. Misses. That's a miss you like to have back. Horton Tucker with the ball. He's got 4 points, 1 for 8 shooting in this one. Yikes. As Horton Tucker is going to bring it to the top of the key. 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Swings into Adams. Swings into Hollis-Jefferson. Now it looks like they're trying to get Valanciunas on the low block against Robinson. Goes up and over him. That is an unfortunate miss. Ball just not falling for the Grizzlies right now as Cole Anthony starts to heat up in this game. He's going to try to get a screen from Robinson. No, he's going to try to go isolation on his man. Working to drive by and working really hard. He's kind of wearing down the shot clock. As 5 seconds to go, has to give it up to Teague now. He's wide open for 3, and Teague's going to get it to go. So Teague knocks down the 3. That's a 17-6 run now for the Pelicans in the past 9 minutes. So the Pelicans haven't really scored that much themselves, but the Grizzlies have just not been able to score the rock. See if they can break that streak here. Adams has Porter Jr. on him. Swing it over to Hollis-Jefferson. He's just going to give it up to Horton Tucker. He's one of the coldest men of this bunch. He's going to fire up a 3. He's going to miss. Good rebound. Valanciunas gets the foul called from Mitchell Robinson. He will go to the line with the chance to put some points on the board. And first shot off camera is not going to go. Weird camera angle. I guess they missed that one. It's a still 43-26 game here. Second free throw attempt for Valanciunas. It's going to go up and it's going to go in. So another point on the board for the Grizzlies. They now have 27 points. Wow. Cole Anthony now at the top of the key. Gives it up to Teague. Teague acquired from Timberwolves, from this offseason. He's going to drive left, finds 2 men, gives it over to Anthony, gives it over to Porter Jr., swinging the ball around. Called from a screen from Robinson, gets inside the paint. He's going to give it up to Redick. They got the shot clock winding down. He's just going to have to fire up a 3, get some space. Fortunately, unable to get it to go. Grizzlies trying to chip into this 16-point lead. Hollis-Jefferson is going to drive on Anthony, fades away to his right, does not get it to go. That's the kind of shots you don't want to take when you're not being able to shoot the rock. Teague gives it up to a cutting Porter Jr. at the basket. Good eyes. It's now 45-27. As the Grizzlies, can they reach double-digit point totals in this second quarter? It looks like they're going to have to hit a 3 if they want to, as they're kind of holding for the last possession. And good interception pass by Robinson on the entry. Bad pass by Horton Tucker. Now Teague's on the other end. He's going to find Anthony in the corner from the right side. 3 seconds to go. Knocks it down. 48-27. And Horton Tucker, can he get the shot off? He does get the shot off. Doesn't go in. So Pelicans up big. 21 points here. Phenomenal defense. Can they keep this up, or will the Grizzlies finally be able to shoot? We'll find out at the other half. Take a look at some of the stats here in the first half. Grizzlies 20% field goal percentage compared to the Pelicans 49. That is horrific. We'll see if the Grizzlies can do something with it here in the early parts of the third quarter. They're down by 21. It's starting to become a blowout, as the Grizzlies are going to have to fight to get back into this one. Take a look at who's on the floor for the Pelicans. It is their starters: Anthony Holiday, Ingram, Williamson, and Mitchell Robinson. Horton Tucker tries to drive past Holiday. Holiday's still a great defender. Good pump fake, though, by Horton Tucker. That was a really good move. Shot clock winding down. Gets the pump fake. Able to get Holiday up. And then shoots it right over him on the way down. So 2 points in their first shot by the Grizzlies. So that's a good start here in the second half. Jrue Holiday now on the right side. Looks like he's going to give it back to Anthony. And he's going to swing it over to Ingram. Ingram gets ripped, but thankfully Holiday's able to get the ball back now. He's got 5 seconds. A little bit of a broken play here. Anthony's got 3 seconds to shoot. He's going to try to get a quick screen, but Morant with the even quicker hands, he's going to take it the length of the floor, throw it down with one hand, trying to get the crowd here in Memphis up on their feet. Some of them are up on their feet, as it is now a 17-point game. So already scored 4 points. That's more than half of what they scored in the whole last quarter. But I'll stop touching on that subject. Cole Anthony drives to his right, gives it up to Holiday, right back to Anthony. He's going to try to back down Morant this time. Fades to his right, doesn't get it to go. Anthony is a great player, but he is a little bit undisciplined. If we can hone that in for Cole Anthony, I do think he'll be a little better and really maximize his potential. But now Jaren Jackson on the block against Holiday goes up and over. Unfortunately, unable to get the hook shot to go down. As now Anthony is still trying to drive past Morant, finds some pressure. He has to back it out. Looks like they're going to try to set up a play now this time. Holiday, entry pass, throws up to Zion. He misses the alley-oop dunk. You don't see that very often. Zion not able to get the oop thrown down, as now the Grizzlies have Jaren Jackson Jr. in the paint, gives it up to Adams. Adams just bullying his way against Zion, but good help defense by Mitchell Robinson. And now here come the Pelicans once more on transition. Zion throws it down. You cannot leave Zion wide. Look how wide open he is on transition. That is the easiest dunk he will ever have. As part of the reason why the Grizzlies are down by 19. You cannot leave Zion open on the transition. He will make you pay. As now Morant gives it up to Kyle Anderson. Gets a good screen. He's going to go to the rack. Good recovery defense, though, by Ingram, using his long frame to his advantage. Anthony at the three-point line is up to Zion once more. Let's take a look at another alley-oop to Zion. Throws it down with two hands for safety. And once more, it's a 21-point game here in Memphis, as the Grizzlies trying to find any sort of answer to this Pelicans offense, trying to put any sort of points here on the board. Anderson trying to drive once more on Ingram. Unfortunately, not successful again. Great defense by Ingram in this game. Now Cole Anthony's wide open by himself. Misses the mid-range. Zion able to scramble and get the rebound, but he throws it right to Steven Adams. Another turnover here for the Pelicans. They have 8 already tonight. And Morant unable to get the floater to go. Looking for a little bit of foul. There was some contact there, as Cole Anthony finds a cutting Zion, gets fouled at the rim. Great vision. As we're going to take you to the end of the third quarter, so I'm starting to turn into a blowout. It's now a 69-51 game here in Memphis. They're running out of time if they want to get back into this one. Join you guys a little later here in the fourth quarter. It's been about the same, 20 points now, 87-67, 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Memphis just trying to make this thing look any sort of respectful they can. The Pelicans have just dominated them in this one. As Morant looks for a screen, he backs up from three, bottom of the net. John Morant, nice three-pointer there. It's now a 17-point game, so at least they're underneath that 20-point threshold, as Pelicans still have their starters out in the game. Kind of interesting decision. Cole Anthony gets to the rack, misses with the left hand, however. As Morant, he's going to immediately push the pace. Goes up against Cole Anthony at the top of the key. Morant has not had the best shooting day, however, even though he is the leading scorer for the Grizzlies at this point. 9 seconds to go. He's probably going to take another shot here. 7 seconds, 6 to go on the shot clock. Nope, gives it to Horton Tucker for 3 on the right side. Knocks it down. So Horton Tucker starting to break out of that slow start of that 1 for 8 shooting. It's now a 14-point game, so the Grizzlies had a little bit of time. It'd be interesting to see what happens, but 90 seconds to go in this one. Anthony gets a screen left from Porter Jr. Backs him up. Whoa, let's take a look at that one. I think he made my man touch the earth. Oh, there's a little bit of a break in the steps, and that's going to do it for this one. 92-77 Pelicans, as they win pretty solidly here in Memphis. Never really in doubt, holding them to only 77 points. John Morant was the leading scorer, 35 points, but shot 43 shots. Horton Tucker had 17. Valanciunas with a double-double himself. Other than that, nothing really on the offensive end. Steven Adams only had 3 points to cite 15 rebounds. As 3 players on the Grizzlies, RONDAE, HOLLIS-JEFFERSON, Dillon Brooks, and Brandon Clark had 0 points despite significant minutes. That's not going to help. And the Pelicans were led by Zion Williamson, 25 points. Cole Anthony had 17 and 9 assists. Jrue Holiday had 16 on 50% shooting. And then J.J. Redick also cracked double digits. So a pretty solid day overall for the Pelicans. Able to come out with this one. Brandon Ingram, 9 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, 17 rebounds, as he is cleaning up the glass. You like to see that if you're a Pelicans fan. And we're not going to simulate any games in this one. Next, we're going to go to Madison Square Garden. I want to play this Knicks game. Take a look at the Knicks squad. Lonzo Ball's revenge game. We'll see how that goes down. But thank you guys so much for watching this one. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Also, comment down below, what do you think the Pelicans record is going to be. We now sit at 6-3. Do you think we're a playoff team? Let me know down below, but I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Mr. Rob, and I'm saying class is dismissed.